Archangel Michael says, the air around you has been trembling with unspoken envy, and it is not from strangers outside but from those who share your very blood. Their smile hides a storm, their silence hides a secret, and their hands hold a dagger of jealousy that has been waiting for the right moment. The truth is closer than you think, and it is about to come into the light in a way you never expected. Their words may sound sweet, but in their heart, bitterness is growing like a shadow that cannot be controlled. They have watched you rise, they have seen the blessings fall upon you, and instead of rejoicing, they carried resentment like a burning coal. Every step you took forward felt to them like a reminder of their own failures. This is not an ordinary jealousy, it is deeper, darker, and it carries an intention that could shake the very peace of your life. When blood turns against blood, the wound cuts sharper than any blade. That is why the message comes to you now, before the storm unfolds fully. The walls of your house may have felt safe, but whispers have already started to creep within those walls. Conversations you were never meant to hear have been spoken in secret, and the person you trusted most carries a thought that could wound your spirit if left unchecked. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The heavens have seen their actions, their envy, and their plotting, and that is why the warning has come with urgency. Someone is weaving a net not to protect you, but to trap you in their bitterness. The same hand that once lifted you up in family gatherings now trembles with the thought of pulling you down. Do not be blinded by their smile, for it is a mask they have mastered wearing. They will hug you with one arm while hiding the other hand behind their back, clutching a hidden scheme. The danger does not lie in enemies outside your door but in the very ones sitting at your table. Every glance they give you is not of admiration but of comparison. Each blessing you receive feels to them like a wound they cannot heal. They believe you stand in the place they were destined for, and so their jealousy burns like fire in secret. The message is clear, their envy is not harmless, it is active, growing, and waiting for a moment to strike. This person does not simply wish to outshine you, they wish to see you crumble. Their desire is not for success of their own, but for destruction of what you hold. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their jealousy began as small remarks, little sighs, and sideways glances. But over time, those feelings hardened into resentment, and now that resentment is turning into plans. They whisper to others about you, twisting stories, planting seeds of doubt, and smiling as if they never said a word. The divine has already intercepted their thoughts, and that is why you are being told now. Heaven does not reveal without reason, and this revelation comes to keep you from walking blindly into their trap. The hands you thought were safe have been writing words of betrayal. Their mask is convincing, but cracks are beginning to show. Watch closely when they speak of your blessings, for their words will tremble. Notice the tightness in their jaw, the bitterness in their laughter, the way their eyes look away when good news reaches your ears. There is no mistake, this is not a stranger, not a distant rival. It is your own blood, someone you would have defended without hesitation, someone you thought could never turn against you. And yet, they have been quietly sharpening their jealousy into a weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, you have been chosen to hear this because silence could have cost you too much. The truth must not be hidden any longer, for the time has come to see the heart behind the mask. They cannot hide forever what heaven has already exposed. The danger is not in their words alone, but in the way they are gathering support. They whisper in shadows, seeking allies, trying to poison the ears of others with lies about you. If left unchecked, their jealousy could become a storm that sweeps away trust and peace in your family. This is why you must stay awake, for their movements will soon reveal themselves. Do not confront in anger, but be watchful. Their slip will come, and in that moment, you will see the truth clearly with your own eyes. The heavens are protecting you, surrounding you with warning before the strike falls. Their plans may be strong, but divine protection is stronger. What was meant for your fall will turn into your rising, but only if you remain cautious. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They may try to act as though nothing is wrong, laughing with you, eating with you, even pretending to celebrate you. But inside, their heart is not clapping for you. It is trembling with rage at your victories. Each new blessing you receive feels like an insult to them. Their jealousy has reached a level where it is no longer quiet. They cannot stop themselves from dropping hints of their bitterness. Their words may come disguised as advice, as jokes, or as innocent comments, but they all carry the same poison. The divine light has seen through it all, and this is why you are warned before their scheme is complete. You are being guided to stand strong, to guard your heart, and to prepare for what is about to unfold. Even though it comes from your own blood, know this: not every person connected by blood is connected by loyalty. Some carry your name but not your spirit, some share your roots but not your intentions. This is the truth of what heaven has revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The shadows around you are not random, they are woven by someone you thought you could trust. Their jealousy has been boiling for months, maybe even years, and now it is breaking through the surface in dangerous ways. What was once hidden behind polite smiles is now turning into secret actions. They sit quietly, but their silence is not peace, it is plotting. Each time you rise, they feel as though they sink deeper into the ground. Instead of celebrating with you, they carry resentment so strong it shakes their soul. The divine has pulled back the curtain so you can see what is really happening. You have been protected from their full strike, but the warning comes so that you will not be blindsided. Their jealousy has become a living thing, something they feed every day in secret. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is sounding the alarm now, because if this continued in silence, it would have turned into betrayal you never saw coming." You are being asked to stay awake, for the dagger in their hand is hidden behind a cloak of love. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They will come to you with concern, with advice, with laughter, but their heart holds none of these. They speak to others about you, painting you in colors you do not deserve, twisting your blessings into burdens, and your victories into arrogance. Their tongue is the weapon they have chosen first. Pay attention to the way they speak about your success. Their tone cracks, their eyes harden, their smile looks heavy. They cannot hide what is eating them inside, because heaven has already exposed it. This person once walked close to you, perhaps even closer than anyone else. That is why their betrayal would have cut the deepest. But this warning shields you from the heartbreak of being blindsided. They will not be able to contain their envy for much longer. The pressure inside them is growing, and soon they will reveal their true face without meaning to. You will see it in a moment of weakness, in an unguarded word, or in the way they look when you receive good news. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The one you trusted most has been building walls in their heart, walls of bitterness that keep them from loving you honestly. They pretend to clap for you, but their hands feel heavy, for they wish it was them standing in your place. This is why heaven reveals, because family betrayal is the hardest to survive without guidance. Your own blood, instead of being your shield, has become the one who dreams of your downfall. That is the secret that now comes into the light. You may have already felt it in your spirit, the strange heaviness when you are around them, the way the room feels colder even when they smile. That was not your imagination, it was your spirit recognizing the hidden danger. The truth is painful, but it sets you free. You cannot heal what you do not see. And now you have seen the spirit behind their actions, and you will no longer walk blindly. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Their jealousy did not begin yesterday. It has been building over time, like drops of poison gathering in a cup. They never spoke it aloud, but their eyes carried it every time they looked at you. You rose in ways they could not, and instead of being proud, they chose to feel wounded. They compared their life to yours, and in that comparison, bitterness was born. That bitterness has now grown into something much darker. Do not fear, because heaven never reveals without protection. This warning is not to frighten you but to prepare you. What was meant to harm you will be turned into your testimony of strength. The time of exposure has come. What they hid in shadows will be forced into the open, and you will see the truth with clarity. No more masks, no more secrets. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Their jealousy has already begun to touch others. Be careful of the ones they speak to about you, for they are planting seeds of doubt in the minds of those around you. They want others to see you as they do, undeserving of your blessings. The divine, however, has already stepped in. The very people they try to poison against you will see through their lies. They will recognize the jealousy dripping from their words and choose not to believe. The trap they set will become the proof of their intentions. Their bitterness will expose them before they even realize it. You will not need to fight, for the truth will speak louder than anything else. The heaviness you have felt in your spirit has been confirmation. Heaven has been whispering, urging you to pay attention. That uneasy feeling was the shield of protection placed around you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their heart has become a battlefield, torn between love for you and envy of you. But envy has been winning, taking over every part of their spirit. What they once celebrated in you, they now resent. This is why your blessings felt heavier lately, not because they are a burden, but because of the envy they stirred in others. The more you rise, the more their jealousy grows, like a shadow chasing the light. You are not to be afraid, for heaven is greater than their jealousy. Their plans cannot remove what God has already given you. The warning is not to cause fear but to make you stronger in awareness. Archangel Michael says, "Remain watchful, for the very one who eats with you may carry a thought that does not belong in your circle." Stay guarded, but stay calm. What is meant for you cannot be taken away. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The silence around them hides a storm, and the storm carries your name. Their heart is restless because your blessings shine too brightly in their eyes. Instead of seeking their own light, they have chosen to hate yours. This is not the jealousy of a stranger. This is jealousy born of shared history and shared blood. That is why it cuts deeper, because it comes from someone who should have been your protector. They are walking with you in daylight but whispering against you in the night. The divine has marked this moment, revealing their hidden thoughts before they can strike too far. You have been spared already from traps that were silently set. What was meant to harm you is already dissolving under divine watch. The truth is, their envy has turned them into a mirror of your shadow. They no longer see themselves, they only see what you have. And in their eyes, your blessings feel like theft of their destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Every smile you see from them now comes with a weight. Behind that smile, there is a grudge. They compare, they count, they resent. When you were down, they felt relief. When you rose, they felt pain. Instead of healing their own wounds, they chose to sharpen them against you. This is what the divine is showing you tonight. Their jealousy has become an obsession. They replay your victories in their mind, but with bitterness instead of joy. Each time they think of you, they fuel the fire within their heart. Heaven does not leave you blind in this battle. The revelation is a shield, the warning is your strength, and the truth is your power. You are not alone in this. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They may laugh with you, but their laughter is empty. They may hug you, but their embrace is hollow. Their heart is no longer aligned with their actions. The whispers have already begun to spread. They want others to believe that you are undeserving, that you have taken too much, that your blessings are unfair. They do this not because it is true, but because their envy cannot stand silence. Those closest to them are beginning to notice. Even if they try to hide it, the bitterness leaks through their words. Their attempts to paint you darkly are revealing the darkness in their own heart. The divine is turning their plot into their exposure. The words they speak in secret will become the rope that reveals them. And soon, everyone will see their jealousy for what it is. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, there is no curse strong enough to destroy what has been divinely given to you. Their jealousy may shake the air, but it cannot steal your crown. You must hold on to this truth. The betrayal they carry is heavy, but it will not land where they intend. The arrows they fire in secret will return to their own heart. Their envy is a pit they are digging for themselves. Still, the hurt is real. Knowing that your own bloodline carries such bitterness weighs on your soul. But remember, heaven revealed this so you would not be blindsided. The time of their exposure is near. You will see it unfold before your eyes. Their jealousy will become too heavy for them to hide. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They do not only resent your present, they also fear your future. They know deep down that greater blessings are still coming your way. This knowledge torments them, because they cannot stand the thought of you rising further. They will try to plant seeds of guilt in your heart, as if you do not deserve what you have. But that is only their jealousy speaking. You were chosen for this path, and no resentment can erase that. They have forgotten that what is written for you cannot be stolen. Their hands may reach out, but they will always come back empty. The divine has sealed your portion. The warning is not to make you afraid, but to strengthen your sight. You will walk wisely, no longer blind to their hidden envy. That awareness itself will protect you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Their jealousy shows itself in small ways: the silence when you speak of your success, the quick change of subject, the sigh that escapes when you are not looking. These are the cracks in their mask. They may pretend, but they cannot pretend forever. Truth has a way of revealing itself, even in the smallest details. And those details are already showing. What you feel in your spirit is not wrong. That uneasy energy you sense around them is real. Your spirit has been protecting you before your mind could understand. Heaven has always been ahead of their plots. What they think is secret is already known above. That is why you were guided here, to hear this warning in time. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The jealousy in your bloodline is not just about today, it has roots in the past. Old comparisons, old wounds, old competition have fed this spirit for too long. They never healed it, and now it has grown into something dangerous. They look at your life as if it were a mirror of everything they lack. But instead of fixing their own reflection, they want to shatter yours. This is the dangerous place their heart now lives in. The divine has seen every thought they tried to hide. You cannot be deceived any longer. The truth is open now, shining where shadows once ruled. And while this truth may sting, it also frees you. You are no longer walking in blindness. You are walking with your eyes wide open. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They thought their envy could stay buried, but it has begun to seep through every word and every look. What they hide inside is no longer still, it is moving, pressing, demanding to be seen. Their jealousy is growing restless, and it will soon expose itself. Even now, they are planning ways to twist the truth. They want others to see you through the eyes of their bitterness. What they cannot achieve, they do not want you to enjoy. The danger lies not only in their thoughts but in the way they speak in shadows. Their voice may sound calm, but their words carry poison. The divine has seen it all, and that is why this warning comes. You must know, their plans will not prevail. The light is stronger than their envy, and your destiny cannot be stolen. The shield of heaven surrounds you even now. Type Amen to get blessing 333. When you enter the room, their smile weakens. When you speak of joy, their spirit trembles. When you share your victories, their silence grows heavier. They want to be near you, but not to celebrate you. They remain close only to watch, to measure, and to resent. That is the hidden truth behind their presence. Every blessing you carry feels like a loss to them. They cannot rejoice because they believe your light dims their own. But the divine knows that your blessings do not belong to them, and their jealousy cannot undo what is yours. Do not fear their envy, for heaven is turning it into your testimony. What they meant for your shame will become your rise. What they whisper against you will turn into proof of your strength. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their jealousy has made them restless at night. They replay your success in their mind until it torments them. They measure their failures against your victories and fuel their bitterness even more. But what they forget is that every blessing you hold has been divinely chosen. It is not theirs to steal, not theirs to change, not theirs to undo. Their resentment is a fire that will burn only themselves. You have been sensing this shift for a while. Your spirit has grown cautious, uneasy, when they are near. That was not imagination, it was protection. The time of unveiling has come. They will slip, their words will betray them, and the truth will fall from their lips like stones. And when it does, you will know with certainty. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, "You are not to walk in fear, but in wisdom." This warning is a gift, a shield, a revelation of what you could not see with your natural eyes. Heaven has gone before you to uncover the schemes of jealousy. The betrayal they dream of will never reach you. The dagger they sharpen will dull before it strikes. The envy they carry will become the very sign that reveals them. Still, it is painful to accept that someone so close has chosen envy over love. Blood was meant to protect blood, but their heart chose otherwise. That is why the divine has stepped in to defend you. Stay calm, stay steady, and stay watchful. Your awareness now is your strength. You will not be taken by surprise. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They may try to play the role of the innocent, but their actions speak louder than their words. Watch closely, their body will betray what their lips hide. The way they look, the way they shift, the way they fall silent when your name is praised. This is not the kind of jealousy that fades quickly. It has dug roots, and those roots have been watered with bitterness. But no matter how deep their envy goes, it cannot choke the destiny heaven has planted in you. They will try to create division, turning others against you with their subtle poison. But heaven has already prepared a shield. Those who hear their lies will see through them, and the plot will fail. The divine has ensured that their envy will be their undoing. The same words they speak against you will circle back and expose their heart. Their downfall will be the fruit of their own jealousy. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You are not alone in this battle. Every step you take is guarded, every path you walk is watched from above. What they plan in silence cannot overtake what heaven has spoken aloud over your life. Their jealousy may roar, but it cannot rewrite your story. Their envy may shake, but it cannot move your foundation. Your destiny is secure beyond their reach. Still, their presence must be noted. Do not ignore the signs, for the signs are clear. Heaven has revealed them not once, but again and again, until you finally see the truth. The shadows of jealousy have no power where the light stands. And you, chosen one, are surrounded by that light even now. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Their envy is heavy, but your spirit is stronger. Their jealousy may rise, but your destiny will rise higher. You are being lifted beyond their reach, and nothing they plot will change that. The day is coming when they will no longer be able to pretend. The cracks in their mask will widen until everyone sees what lies beneath. Their jealousy will no longer be a secret but a revelation. And when that day comes, you will understand why heaven warned you so clearly. You will look back and see how every word of this message prepared you. You were not left unguarded. The pain of knowing the truth will fade, but the wisdom you gain will remain. That wisdom will protect you for the rest of your journey. Type Amen to get blessing 999.